Alrighty, guys, good afternoon. And yeah, it's Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Alrighty, now we have a two console stream here, 2 terabyte. And also, I want to thank the people also that were watching the Xbox Live situation with the craziness and all that. And as you can see, I mean, I got on. You got to fiddle with it a little bit, but you'll get on, no problems, I mean, and it's just a problem on Microsoft's side, which I am sure that they are aware of, and they're just not acknowledging it because they're trying to fix it without causing mass havoc. But anyway, anyway, all right, we got two 2 terabyte consoles here. Okay, one of these is for Mr. Kevin B-Ball Waters. Okay, Kevin went ahead, he purchased the console off the website from us, and well, Kevin, here it is. You saw the progression of it. You saw where I actually built it. You saw everything that I did to it. All right, so therefore, here it is. It's all done. We're going to fire it up. And let's see how this thing runs. And I used Kevin's before for the Xbox Live demo, okay, that I did. And, like I said, that one runs real good. But we're gonna showcase it anyway, because we're going to make sure that everything is right with it and right with the world. And I'm going to sync this controller up here. And please pay attention to the screen. Alright? And you will see this thing boot up. And one of these days I'm going to get an Elgato, so then that way then I'm going to be able to actually, you know, put it on the video actually instead. But anyway, alright. There's no better way than raw. And like I said, I'm the type of guy that you want to see it. You want to see it to believe it and everything. Well, here it is, and pretty much it is what it is. So what we have here, we have a 2 terabyte monster. Okay, this thing is insanely loaded. Okay, and as you can see, we start off at the dashboard, and we'll work our way through. Well, we don't need two titles. No, we need one. So what we do here is we do this. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so anyway, as you can see, you got our Battlefields, Bioshock, Call of Duty's out the Yin Yang, Inferno, Dead Rising, all kinds of good stuff on here. Everything that you could ever want, including college football revamped. We also have mods for GTA 4, GTA 5, and ELFC. If you don't know what that is, that's episodes from Liberty City. Oh, that is all modded for you, all pre-modded for you with Buffington's mod menu. Okay? So on and so forth with your Halo and your Star Wars. Okay? Your Mass Effect trilogy. Okay? I mean, it goes on and on and on. And as you can see, all the NCAA, including college football revamped with our one button updater. Okay? And as you can see, it goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay? Like I said, I want you to have fun with it. Not have to worry about running around on the internet and everything else, okay? So, there you go. Those are your titles right there. Then, of course, we have Xbox Live Arcade. And there is a ton of Live Arcade on here as well. Alright, then we have our Homebrew section where our tools reside. Already set up and ready to rock and roll. Then, of course, you have your indie games on there, where you wind up in the trailer park and then you wind up paying child support twice, okay? Because you love cleavage. What am I going to say? And then, of course, you have your classic games, okay? You got a ton of classic games on here, as you can see. And, of course, you got to play the classic games in bypass mode. Now, mind you, there's no artwork for these. There's nothing available on Aurora. I'm trying to get them to fix the upload feature to upload artwork because I have it, okay? But what I'm going to wind up doing probably is copying the artwork over onto, your consoles, all right? So then that way then you don't have, blank titles. It tells you what it is, but it's one of those deals. And you must play those in bypass mode. Bypass mode is simply power the console on with your power button and then hit the eject button. Leave the tray hanging out. Once it boots up, Aurora will suck it back in, okay? And therefore, then you will be in bypass mode. You cannot get on Xbox Live when you're in bypass mode. So the only way to get back on live is by powering the console off and powering it back on normally, okay? Just to let you know. Now, emulators, okay? Yeah, we got a ton of them on there too as well, you can see. And they all work, and they all work proper, okay? And yeah, we got PlayStation, we got Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, back to PlayStation. Also in there too, because it's an ELF file. You have N64 on there as well. Okay. It doesn't show it, but I'll show it to you anyway, just so you can see. In the HDD, we go down to emulators, and there's Nintendo N64, and there's Xenon Elf. All you got to do is just hit the button, and it plays. Mind you, you're gonna have to reboot the console after you play with it. All right, because it's running dash line. It's executed from dash launch. It's running from Zell, so I mean, you're gonna have to do that. But that's the only one that does that. All right, just to let you know. Okay, so anyway, it's there. Okay, just to show you. Then of course, we'll bring this back to the homebrew section, and as you can see, we'll hit the dashboard, and there you have it, Kevin. You're up and online and live. Got it. Good. Bypass the sign in, and as you can see, it's up, it's online, it's live. And then of course, in our guide, over in our fifth tab, you have your cheats to enable them and to disable them. Okay, disable, hit A. Enable, hit A. All right, and then we'll bring this back to Xbox Home, and there you have it. There is your 2 terabyte monster. Okay, I hope that you enjoy it. We're going to be shipping it off tomorrow. You will have a tracking number in your email. You will also have to sign for it when it comes to you. And then also please go to my website, and you'll see I'm going to give you a link for it anyway in your email. How to start up and set up this thing for the first time on your local area network. That is the only technical part that you're going to have to do. All right, also in that video I include all kinds of stuff that lets you know how to copy and file, how to copy files, and using neighborhood and FTP, and I go over a slew of things in there. Okay, there's also some important videos there that show you how to hook up a USB drive, and how to scan for paths in Aurora, and all that kind of good stuff. Just to let you know, so then that way then you understand, because you have to set it up on your network first. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting at the Xbox 360 logo for a very long time. All right, so please watch that video before you power this thing on. Okay, and if you have any questions, you can message me, call me, whatever. Okay, you got my phone number, all right, because I messaged you through my phone. All right, so anyway, thank you so much, Kevin, for your business. I greatly do appreciate it, brother. All right, now we're going to say goodbye to Kevin. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to Kevin now. Now, this is Kevin's right here. Okay, now just so you know, yeah, there's two of them. Okay, like I said. All right, because I have some haters that like to run around saying, "Oh, he uses the same console over and over again." No, I don't. I've proven that plenty of times before. I have another hater saying, "Oh, he doesn't build his Xboxes," and I'm like, going, "Really? Seriously?" If you look at all the videos on my YouTube, you can scroll down all the way back to 2015 when I started with YouTube, and I started on Facebook in 2014. You can look on YouTube, okay, and you can scroll down and see all the consoles I built. Also, I also have done videos on how to RGH a console, RGH3, dual lands, and I've done it all live, okay, before people's audiences, before a whole bunch of people, and I've done that over the years, okay. So therefore, the guy that's saying that crap, dude, shut up and get a life, okay. Obviously, you just like to hate on everything. I seen one of your posts on Real Mod Scene, by the way. You're an idiot, man. Okay, you don't even know how to set a scan path in Aurora. That's why you asked that. I love that. That was funny. All right. So anyway, okay. Oh, you gotta love it. Okay. I mean, it's just typical people. What do you expect? It's just, hey, it is what it is. Okay. Anyway, all right. Harrison Meal. Harrison, my friend, buddy, chum pal. This one is yours, okay? Another 2 terabyte mod. These things take so much time to build. The hard drive, that is. Anyway, okay, as you can see, Harrison, you're up. I'm going to fire this thing up. Oh, by the way, RGH3, of course, and yes, I did your RL mod. Okay, there you go. All right, just so you can see it. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this thing up right here. Okay, now you can see the screen, and we're going to boot into Aurora, which we better. And I'm going to sync up this controller right here. Okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit to lock the server. There's our one button updater for CFBR. I'm going to not now, ask me later. Okay. And as you can see. All right. And there we are. Okay. Now we're at the show wall. Now what we'll do is we'll go to Xbox 360. All right. And then what we're going to do is, as soon as the cache catches up, because this is a mechanical drive, by the way. Okay, this is not an SSD drive. Okay, takes a little bit for it to go, but then once it gets cached, it's all good. Okay, but anyway, as you can see, we start off here, work our way through with the Afro Samurai, the battlefields, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, and then some. Yeah, you got more than enough. All right. If you run out of stuff to play, you've definitely got a problem. Alright, because this thing is like freaking crazy. Alright, and then of course you got your Mass Effect series, you got all kinds of good stuff on here. You got your NBA, okay, NCAA, all the way up to 14s, NHL, so on and so forth. A ton of stuff. Okay? Spider-Man, Splatterhouse, Godfather, Modfather, Wolfenstein, all kinds of wrestling. If you feel like beating up somebody or whatever, okay, there you go. Now, Xbox Live Arcade, yeah, ton of that as well. Then of course you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. You have your indie games, and a ton of them on there too. You have your classic games. You got a ton of classic games on there. You got a ton. NFL Street, NFL 2K3, NBA Live 202, 2004 NBA Inside Drive 2003, Ballers Phenom. You got a ton on there, okay? So like I said, I apologize for not having the artwork on there. It's just it's not available through Aurora, and I'm trying to get them to fix their title, or their artwork updater and everything. All right, so anyway, you have your emulators, of course. You got your SNES, MAME, Game Boy, Sega, MAME, PlayStation, so on. Whoop, wait a minute. Yeah, I knew it. Sorry about that, guys. This is what happens sometimes when you download title or artwork and everything. Let me show you something here. All right. See that was listed as MAME. It's not MAME, okay? It is this right here. So it will download the cover now. Sometimes that happens, you just can't help it. But it's a good way to understand how to download the title artwork. Like I said, Aurora is a very versatile dashboard. You can do a lot with it, okay? A lot. And it makes life a lot easy. It makes life easy, FX menu is cool. XEX menu is cool. Okay, even FSD in its time was really cool. This one is the way to go. As I said, it's been updated. It's been worked on. There was a couple of updates to it. Over the past few months ago. Okay, so to fix the downloading of all the artwork and everything else, which now it does. So anyway, we'll bring this back to Xbox 360, and then what we'll do, we'll hit the dashboard. We'll make sure that she gets up and online and live and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, got it. Good. Bypass the sign in, and as you can see, it's up, it's online, and it is live. Now we go ahead. And as you can see, we go and, we'll hit the guide. We'll go on over. And there are your cheats right there. To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. All right? You get 120 days on our server. Okay? Free. Enjoy. Have fun with it. Like it. Like I said, I always believe, okay, in, letting people try it. So, I give you 120 days. So, that way then you could actually see the real KV life and everything else of the server itself. So try it, and if you like it, hey, just message me if you want more time on it or whatever, okay? And we don't charge a lot for it because it's just it's been around for a while, and the server's been up since 2017, by the way, okay? So needless to say, it's lasted all these years without any problems, so there you go. All right. So anyway, listen, Harrison, thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. We're shipping it off tomorrow. You'll have to sign for it, of course. You'll get a tracking number, and you'll also get a link to the video on the startup setup guide. Please follow that guide, okay? Very important that you do before you power the console on, all right? Otherwise, like I said, you'll be sitting at the Xbox 360 logo for an extremely long time, and you'll wonder, hey, is this thing screwed up? No, it's because it's looking for the server. If you don't set it up on your network, it doesn't find the server. It'll sit there at the Xbox 360 logo for a long time. Then it'll go into Aurora, and you will not be online. Okay, so you got to get it up online first. Okay, to make life easier. Okay, if you don't want to play it online, you want to play it offline. Yeah, it does that too. All right, all you have to do is you can go into Dash Launch and you can go ahead and remove plugin 2, and then what would happen is it won't connect to the server. Okay, or you can run it in bypass mode. Simply power it on, press the eject button, leave the tray hanging out. The tray will suck back in, and you won't be online. Okay, so you can play it all different ways. There's all different ways to play this thing. All right, just to let you know. But anyway, listen. Hey, Justin, how are you, man? Jay, there you are. Jay's mentally ill. No, dude, you're not mentally ill. Okay, you're just slightly twisted like me. All right, so anyway. Guys, I hope that you have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your support over the years. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Might be upcoming having a giveaway, by the way. All right. But I'm not going to do a stock console with the stickers on it or whatever, or a friggin' skin, because that's a joke. All right. I'm talking a full custom console. All right. That is made by hand, by me, with all kinds of logos and stuff. Stuff like this right here, and this, and I mean, yeah. Oh yeah. A crazy panda, all kinds of good stuff. When I do my giveaways, okay, I always go above and beyond. Why? Because I don't want it to be just some normal freaking console. I want you to have some fun with it. I want you to like it. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to be proud of it. I want you to be able to, enjoy something that is custom made, that you want. Okay, so therefore that's why I'm going to be doing this. I've done giveaways over the years, and I've done many of them. Okay, and when I started out first doing a couple giveaways, they were just pretty much a stock console. But then I got into, all right, we're gonna amp this up, okay, and we're gonna be real, and we're gonna design our own, and that's exactly what I do with my own laser etching CNC machine, CNC router, and all kinds of good stuff. So, needless to say, that's what I'm going to be doing. So, look for a giveaway soon. All right? And I hope that you guys are doing good. Fizzy! Fizzy! What's up, Fizzy? Fizzy, my man. It's good to see you. You fizzy little guy, you. Anyway. I love you guys. And, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I love the community. Apart from the morons, okay, that run around saying stupid stuff, all right, but however, though, I do love the community, and therefore I've always believed in giving back to the community, and I try to do that by doing giveaways, once or twice a year, in which I'm going to be doing, and not giving away just some bland old console that's just like, that just has, some stuff on it. No, we do full custom, real, hardworking, craziness that I design, put on there, and figure, okay, this one will be good. Like our COVID-19 console that we gave away. Like our college football revamp console that we give away. Like our GTA 5 console that we gave away. It's been over the years. And, excuse me, if you look in my YouTube videos and you search for giveaway, you will see a ton of them. And they're not just normal consoles, okay? So, anyway, with that, thank you so much over the years for all of the support and everything. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for placing orders with me. I appreciate that as well. And thank you for your trust. And I hope that you all have a great day. And unfortunately, I have a bunch of consoles to build now. So, because it's getting kind of busy. So anyway, y'all have a good one, guys. I'm going to holler at you later. Be safe and be kind. And remember to rewind. And I'm going to holler at you later, okay? How do I get Dash Launch and XX menu in the Homebrew section? It should be in there, man. If you... Okay, look. Well, didn't want to press that one. You should... Okay. In your Homebrew section, it should be listed right here. If it's not listed... Now, if I did the hard drive, it's not listed. Okay, what I want you to do is go to this section right here. Hit B. And then go to Show Hidden Titles. Okay? Check mark that. Alright? And then hit B. Anything that is hidden is going to pop up. If this is hidden or that's hidden, you're going to see it, and then all you have to do is hit Y and come down over here, and all you got to do is just go, see, and that'll come up as show instead of hide. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so of course you hit show, and then it'll show up on it. Okay, do that in all the categories, because sometimes when you download your profile and you put it on the Xbox, sometimes for some weird reason, Aurora likes to hide some stuff, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, what? You know? Now, mind you, okay, another thing, if you did your own and you made a catalog for Homebrew where you put this stuff here, okay, let me show you something here. All right, look, by pressing start, okay, when you go into the content section right here, okay, you will notice, all right, that you, of course, you manage your path, you add a path. Okay, now you notice here I've got Homebrew, HCD1, script data, Homebrew. Okay, now what that means, the script data on that, okay, is simply this. All right, Homebrew section, I have it set so that way then it only finds Homebrew stuff, as in dash ones and everything. That's all your script data right there. Okay, so you know, I mean, you have to set up your script data properly. Okay, just like as you can see. Okay, let's see here, emulators. I have script data for that where it only shows emulators, because sometimes with the Aurora being stock, you have to go ahead and you have to set these filters up in order to be able to, like, you know, to be able to separate them properly so that they show up in the right place. Just like with content, you know, there's a bunch of content in there, okay, like your arcade game, stuff like that. Well, if you notice, there's no script data because I wanted to find everything in there, okay, and then it will put it in the appropriate place where it belongs. You see what I'm saying? Emulators, I want to keep them to emulators only, all right? Right, system games, okay, so on and so forth, as you can see. You know, I mean, there's a lot of ways to set this thing up here, okay, and I mean, there's a ton of ways to set it up. And you know, when you add a path or whatever, what you would do is you would go ahead and you would, let's say we go to emulators right here, okay? Now, let's say we go ahead, we go ahead and let's see here now. See, there's a way to edit it, I do believe, right here. Quick view filters, okay? Here we go. Your quick view, your filters, and sort, and all that, okay? Now, what you would do, okay, is like with filters and sort, genres, MISC, user, application, ConnectX, emulators, okay? Emulators, so on and so forth. That's for your filters, okay? Your quick view, all right, now, you can modify the list, you can do whatever, like in your Homebrew, as you can see, the way I got the script here, applications or Homebrew, okay? As you can see here, I got Xbox 360 and not Connect. Xbox Live Arcade and not Connect. Indie games, I got set to indie games. Classic games, I got set to classic games. Emulators, okay? Like with emulators, okay? You see, look, goes to emulators, you change the icon, filters, emulators, so on and so forth, okay? And then you can go to emulators, and then what you can do is that's the root, okay? And then you have your filters, and this is the scripting language that you use, okay? And or not. Create a group of operators with the filters and so on, and then you would go to filters and you would create that. You see what I'm saying? But you know, there's a lot of ways to set this up. So it does take some time if you're setting it up on your Xbox yourself. All right, just to let you know. All right, so in that way, then you know, I mean, there's you know, I really need to make a video on how to use Aurora, you know, and how to set it up from the get-go. Now, I've done that before, but I didn't go into the filters or anything like that, which I really need to do, and which I probably will do, okay? But, listen, thank you so much for everything, man. You know, bought mine from King Consoles. The paths are already set a certain way. No wonder, okay. So, yeah, Jay, listen, man, my email is darkhorseman45@live.com. In fact, here, wait a minute. I'm going to type it for you. Here we go. Okay, just so you can see. That's my email, man. You can message me through there. Okay, you can also message me on Facebook. You can also message me all over the damn place. I'm everywhere. Okay, I'm spread thin like peanut butter. But, you know, anyway, you know, Yeah, we do all kinds of laser etched glass work and stuff like that. We do all kinds of crazy stuff. You know, I mean, here's one. Yeah, I did this right here. This one is yeah, this one here. I keep some of them that didn't turn out exactly right. Okay, so you know, I mean, I go ahead and those I just scrap and everything. Okay, but you know, like this right here, and then we have let's see here, this one here. Yeah, this is yeah, this was good old friggin' Kuzma from friggin' yeah, the guy that screams all the time or whatever. Okay, as you can see, but it didn't turn out right here, so of course you know, I just redid it, you know, instead. But I got a ton of them. I got a ton of them here. Um, this one here. Yeah, here you go. I had to do this a couple of times because you know, in here it was all dark and everything. That got all screwed up. This one here, cracked right here, of course. You know, I mean, so you know, like I said, it never turns out right the first time, never. So of course, you know, you don't want to give away crap. I sure as hell don't. So you know, I mean, I take my time in doing these and everything. You know, I mean, you got to. It's just like I did a Halo console, an original Halo one, the big one, and I did this here, and this one just didn't. It it just missed it right here. So of course, you know, I had to go ahead and I had to redo it. But you know, as you can see, I did all kinds of stuff like that. So you know, I mean, I do everything. You know, right now, please, did this one here. I've been working on a Tony Stark console where I did Tony Stark's heart. Okay, so as you can see, you know, yeah, yeah. This one is a little yeah. This one's a little nutty. Okay, because I did I did, this one is multi-piece insanity right here. So you know, just so you know what I do and everything. And not only do I do them on computers, I Xbox. I do them on computers. I do all kinds of crazy stuff. So you know, just to answer your question, okay? So, oh yeah, oh of course I could do a Marilyn Manson or Korn Slipknot band thing. Of course I can, man, dude. Dude, I have a twisted mind. I can do anything. You know what I mean? But anyway, listen. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, guys. You all have a good one. I'm gonna holler at you later. Take it easy, guys.